Friends call me K, family call me Yay. You can call me Loveboy K. I'm back with another reaction video. I'm tired of making these shits. I ain't gonna lie, this video probably gonna be the weirdest video I ever reacted to. One of the weirdest videos I'm reacting to. It's a Loveliveserve video. I don't know if y'all heard of them. I spent a day with a male adult star. I don't know. Type shit. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the video. You feel me? More of these videos coming through. I'm recording like 5 of these videos, so it's gonna come out like back to back to back to back. I gotta edit them first. But they gonna come out back to back to back to back. You feel me? Watch those videos as well. Turn on post notifications. Yeah. See to the video.
This is Zach, also known as Air Thugger. He is an adult actor who grew up in LA. I was recently on a dating show and I met him on set. All the girls on the dating show were fangirling over him and they were also intrigued when he told them what he did for a living.
I'm an adult actor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Definitely stay number one. Fun.
I asked him if he would be down to have me shadow him for a day and learn what it's like to be a male porn star. Is he truly happy
Oh, can we? What the fuck, nigga? Them little ass strokes. What the fuck?
doing this as a profession? What's it like being with hundreds of beautiful women? What are the dark sides of the adult industry? What are the secrets to satisfying a woman in bed? Because Lord knows I truly need help with that. I needed answers to these questions. Thugger agreed to being in the video and you won't believe some of the things he told me. Here's what happened.
So Thugger told us to meet him here. Very big, very expensive house. You know, +1. So let's see. The door's so big, me knocking you can't even hear the knock. Yo, what's up, bro? What the fuck? At least she's dressed. That's all I care about, you know what I'm saying?
Real shit. I haven't given her a name yet. Should we name her? Or should she remain nameless?
Let's get it right, at least.
She was drinking a little. I'm gonna let the audience name her. I want y'all to give her name. Top comment of her name will be her name. Wow, this is a nice spot. You're an adult actor.
Yeah.
What title do you like?
I feel like adult actor is the way I say it, because funny story, when I first signed my contract.
This football lifestyle don't work, and this YouTube thing don't work. I'm coming up porn. I can't say that word. Adult actor. I'm coming adult actor.
Are you recording?
Yeah. That's like playing Z. That's playing Z.
Nigga.
That's not playing D or E. It's playing Z. So I gotta go through a lot of trials and
Just
tributes.
going to the military, bro.
I'm not going to the fucking military.
You'd rather do that. You'd rather contract fucking diseases, but then you wouldn't want to go fucking just to work out for a little bit. Just then leave after a couple years and you're set for life.
Fucking bitches.
You could do that in the military too. They be fucking all the time.
I fuck more bitches.
So, you know, you realize that though.
They get tested before and after every scene.
Okay, yeah, but you have to understand.
Like you can't do the scene if you're not tested.
You have to understand, brother. Not all of them make money like that. Only the big ones.
Like you be big because they got a big dick.
That has nothing to do with being big, bro.
Yes, it did.
No fucking no.
Yes, it did.
You don't even know nothing about the damn industry and you saying that bullshit.
I can learn, nigga. That's why I said it's Plan Z. Fuck. You know that could be an amazing adult star.
No.
Actually told us about me.
I was at a club. Baddest bitch in there was like inviting me to her section, and I'm like, yo, I'm a porn star. I was juiced, you know what I'm saying? Bro, she kicked me out as soon as I said that. And I was like, damn, I'm never ever saying I'm a porn star ever again. So I just say adult actor or just actor.
I won't use the term YouTuber. I will say something like, oh, I own 2 media companies. I do a few things. I own 2 media companies. And it's my 2 YouTube channels.
So if you say YouTube like off the rip, they kind of have that like preconceived notion of like who you are.
One of the first like nitty-gritty questions I wanted to ask you, how do you deal with jealousy of being with a girl? I'm gonna put myself in that area.
Yeah.
If I'm with a girl, we did a scene, I be catching feelings too easy. And then she's shooting with someone else. Like if I shot with a girl and then she's shooting with Thugger next week, that's gonna hurt me. How are you with that?
It's tough because there's girls who I'm like kind of attached to because like we're friends or like we connect well. Sex is good. And then she shoots with like a cornball the next week. I'm like, I thought highly of you. Like I had you up here and now you stoop to this level. So I feel like that is when it like kind of stoops her down low. But like most of the time I kind of keep it at like that, kind of like a friendship level where I'm like, yeah, you know, go do what you have to do. But when they shoot these cornballs, I'm just like, why would you do that?
And there's why I could never do something like that because I will share a coffee with a girl and we'll exchange a few laughs and I'll be like in my car giggling and shit like, oh my God, like I'm feeling something crazy. So do you think that you're desensitized? Like to what level are you desensitized?
Desensitized to just
emotional feelings towards a woman as well as physical intimacy.
I'm at a point in my life where like I kind of evolved from that. When I first joined, I was like kind of more emotionally attached to the girls. And then now I'm just like, oh, it's just work, it's just whatever.
Let me phrase it like this. How many times have you been doing a scene? Everything's professional, whether it be a professional prawn shoot or an OnlyFans scene privately. How often have the girls that had a crush on you and been like, we can just hang out, just you and me, no shooting? How often does that happen?
Honestly, that happens a lot. I'm a strong believer of like not f***ing off camera because that's where, you know, gray areas get, you know, you get pulled into that shit. It's like, oh, yeah, we f***ed 3 times off camera and then now she's telling her homegirl and then the word gets around that you doing that shit. I kind of don't do it, but I'm not gonna lie, it happens. And it happened like when I was brand new, I didn't know that's how you're not supposed to move. So I was bitches off camera like every time we shoot a scene, I try, you know, stay the night, you know, let's. But then as I learned that that's not how you're supposed to move, that's, you know, I kind of avoided that. And that saved me a lot of like.
And what's the downside of that? What's so wrong? Because in my head, I'm like, yeah, we could.
Like to keep your name good in the industry is to not like be a lover boy, catch feelings type shit. Because believe it or not, like these girls, they kind of want that. But then at the same time, if it goes bad, they're going to talk so much shit about you when that shit happens.
Okay, so being a lover boy is not the move. That's the only way I know how to be. I just feel things very deeply.
And low key, that's how I feel too. If I'm outside the world of the industry, I'm just like, I'm love bombing, I'm like, you know, showing affection.
Yep.
But I feel like it works in that sense. But just in the industry, you just get a bad rep when you're trying to like play that game.
And how has being in the industry affected your dating life?
That's a great question.
I feel like that's a common question.
That is. Honestly, it's based on the other individual, like how accepting they are, how open-minded they are. Because when it comes to like shooting content, they're gonna see some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like.
So would you date a porn star?
No? What the fuck? What the fuck? No? Hell no.
Nah.
No. What you mean, nah? No, nigga. You would?
I mean, adult actor. I can't say that word on here, I think. Adult actor. Would you date an adult actor?
I don't know, bro.
Nah.
Why would I do that? Be Adam 22?
You don't have to be Adam 20.
That's what he
That
did.
is.
What you mean you don't have? That's what
That
he did.
is.
And now he became one himself. I'm not doing that. I like, because, you know, he obviously not a crash out when it comes to his female. If I marry you, that means I'm able to succumb that. But you have to understand what you're doing to yourself. You're stuck. If I marry you, you're done. You can't do none of that shit.
But so that's how she get money, bro. That means you have to be the provider.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a provider.
Like, what if money's not coming in frequently?
Money go. I'm not marrying someone unless the money is coming in frequently.
Okay, well.
Me personally, I'm not marrying nobody if I'm not able to provide for her, myself, and my children by myself if I need to. If she want to work, that's fine. You could do that. But then you know I'd be able to do it by myself first.
Heard you.
Feel me?
Okay, well. I know a lot of people that would, though.
And other people have other priorities, I guess.
Preferences. Yeah,
Other preferences. They feel comfortable doing that, they can. But me personally?
Like, imagine, like, she fresh off of work say, I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired. I had a long day. Sucking mad dick.
Crash out.
And you still kissing her?
I would not. Imagine having kids. Imagine telling that to your children.
What
What your mama do?
Oh, that's why I fear them most. Your kid gonna get bullied, bro.
I'm not doing that.
Your kid's gonna
Your
get
kid gonna
bullied.
be at school chilling. Someone go, this your mom?
I swear to
I'll
God.
be damn,
Bro,
bro.
I swear to God.
I'll be damn, bro.
Bro, I swear, cause my boy, he had a leak in school. It was on like more people's phone. My other homeboy, he went up to him like, "Nigga, this is you." and showing the video of her fucking a bitch. I swear to God.
That's crazy.
But I can imagine niggas gonna do that to their moms, bro. I'm gonna crash out. That's crazy as hell.
Like, you know, we're just doing interviews and shit. They're gonna see some shit, and it's up to them to like quantify if that's like worth being with, if they're okay with that. So it's very hard and tricky to find somebody while you're actively doing it to find somebody. But it's funny because like a lot of the people in the industry are married.
What percentage would you say are married?
I think like 30 to 40% of porn stars are married, which blew my mind when I first got in it. I'm like, she has a husband and she's over here like,
Will the husband be dropping them off on set or like?
sometimes, yeah. Like I remember the funniest story. So I was in Europe with my film crew disciples. We asked this French girl to pull up. She's about to get pounded out by this like 6'5" black dude, right? And I'm there, I'm a backup cameraman, so I'm seeing all this shit unfold. She comes there with her boyfriend, but she doesn't.
Hold on, can they see the fucking? I don't think y'all can see the fucking. My camera. I don't think y'all can see the caption.
Say it's her boyfriend. She's like, oh yeah, this is my assistant. And we're just like, yeah, assistant, My filmer, he's like, he's funny. So he sees the whole shit go down. He's like, yo, hold a camera for us. If you're gonna be here, you gotta do something. So they make this nigga hold a camera and watch this girl get pounded out by this behemoth of a man. And you can see like, he was like all excited. And then he's like holding the camera like this. And we saw it happen in real time. So it was like hilarious. Yeah, it was so funny.
Did he get some good shots at least, or
I have
were they
no
kinda
clue. He
off?
probably turned the camera off at some point because it went on for an hour, bro. Like, when it comes to sex, like I'm 100% desensitized to everything. I've been through some shit. I'm traumatized. Just being in that industry, you get a taste of like what's normal and then what's freaky. So that's like your bar, right? Once you're in it more, you're freaky is normal, and then another level of freaky is like some European shit. And then once you go to Europe and start shooting, then your freaky is like that level. And then there's just so many levels to it. So I've done like threesomes, gangbangs.
And how do you feel about that? How does that make you feel?
It's kind of like, it takes you back to like, damn, like this is really what I'm doing. Like sometimes in the moment when I'm doing it, I'm like, damn, I'm getting paid for this. Like, you know, I'm seeing myself from like third person. I'm like, damn, like that's wild. And then most of the time I'm just like locked in of like, okay, like I need to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to mentally prepare yourself to do crazy shit to maintain your ability.
Yes.
To perform. If you kind of overthink it, that's when you fuck up. But if you're just like locked in, like, okay, this is what I'm doing, it's easy. Because there was times where it was the winter time, November, December, and we had to shoot on a Ferris wheel in Budapest in Hungary. It was 20 degrees out. You know, you could see your breath. And he's like, okay, you know, get some head on the Ferris wheel. My shit was on shrimp mode, bro. It's so cold, bro. It's freezing. All right, come on, wake up. Come on, like, you got it. Tough. Like, mentally, you gotta, like, really lock in. That's what a lot of people kind of, like, fail to realize. Or the people who do call failing a scene when you know, can't perform, can't get hard, can't stay hard.
I've failed probably 2 or 3 scenes in my life, if I'm being honest. So the next question I have, this is actually the most important one that I personally want to know. I would like to know how having intercourse with many people has affected your spiritual energy. As I've gotten older, I've started to be more open to concepts like that. I'm not an astrology buff or nothing. I ain't into that shit. I've noticed sometimes while I've done it, and then afterwards I felt like, that didn't feel right, or that was someone I probably shouldn't have done that with. They say that, yeah, the more people that you do that with, it lowers your vibration, or that if you do it with a person who has low bad energy, whatever, it messes with you. Do you believe in that?
Honestly, nah, I don't really believe in that. I just feel like, I think like sex is kind of like a tool, and I don't look at it as like exchanging energies and shit like that, because if I exchange energies, like I'm tapped out, like I don't got nothing left, you know what I'm saying?
Like you've obviously been with a handful of people. Well, surely by that logic, you would have the worst energy ever, right?
Probably, yeah. Mathematically, if we're going based on what you're saying, I'd be obsolete with energy, yeah.
But you don't feel in your soul. I don't know. Are you religious?
Not really, no. Even though I got like all this religious shit.
I mean, me too. I'm a bit of a poser because I would say I'm Christian. You wouldn't say that in your soul and in your heart, you don't feel like, oh my God, I feel empty. You don't feel like that.
Nah, honestly, I don't. Which is I think it might be like individual to individual aspect, because I've definitely been around people who were like, damn, this really affects me having sex with 2 people in a week. You know what I mean? Or some shit like that. But me, it's work, You know what I'm saying? I kind of like tapped out of that emotional state, and it's just like work is work.
You find that women have that reaction more, or have you seen men where they're like, man, my soul, I can't do this anymore. This don't feel right. Have you experienced that from men as well?
I think it's definitely more so like women, because like men, they would a tub of Nutella. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
I've done that. I do love Nutella if we're keeping it a buck.
But I feel like it's more so like women, like, oh, I don't want to give my energy to this man, and I don't know, potentially get hurt by it, or you know what I mean? So I don't know. They be saging shit, and personally, like, I'm not.
Before the set starts, they say shit. You're like, all right, do whatever you gotta do.
Exactly. So that's how I kind of see it. But I do see how people can see it that way and feel that way, but it's just, I just don't. As far as like use and stuff in the industry, like Viagra is technically a.
Okay.
There's also like liquid Viagra that people like inject in themselves, which is
not know
like,
about that.
yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. If I told myself if I had to get to that point where I had to inject my stuff with a needle.
Your stuff itself?
Literally, like you get a vial, get a needle, stick it, and then like
On the.
yeah,
Wait.
you have to like find a vein. And bro, I told myself if I get to that point, like I'm retiring, like it's done, it's over.
God.
But I just stick to like Viagra, which is kind of normal. Everybody's on something. Nobody's natural. If they're natural, they're fucking lying.
And is that just because it's so demanding physically? Like, because you gotta go for a long period of time?
I wouldn't say a long period of time. When you do it on a pro set, it's usually for like 30 minutes to an hour, but you're there for like 8 hours. So you kind of have to like time when you're gonna take it, because it kicks in like within like 10 minutes, and then you're gonna have to be ready to go like whenever. You know, because if the director's like, okay, you might think we're gonna do the acting first, but no, we're gonna do the sex first, and then you're like, oh shit, like let me get ready real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, okay.
Effects of Viagra, like nobody really talks about like the long-term effects of like popping 10 Viagras a week. You know what I'm saying? Like it really kind of adds up. You get kind of like foggy, cloudy, migraines.
How often are you taking those?
For me, every professional scene. So if I shot like, 10 scenes a month, I would, take it 10 times. And then, but it depends, right? Say if you're shooting with like the baddest ever, like say if you're shooting with like a Sky Bree or like a Kazumi or like Angela White, like those top names, you're like, all right, I could maybe take like 25 milligrams a day. It's gonna be a good. Then when you shooting with some like
There's been
some misses, right? Like you show up to set, bitch, tongue is white. You're bad breath. You're just like, shit. Like it's gonna be one of those days. And then on top of that, director's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a heavy kissing scene today. You're like, oh no.
You're doing a profession that men will look at and be like, man, he's living my dream. He's living everything.
That's a turn off for me. A bitch with bad breath or she stinks. That's a big ass turn off for me, bro. Every fucking I smell your shit.
Every man's dream. Is it all it's chalked up to be?
Yes. That shit is fun. Honestly, like getting to have like different flavors, you know what I mean? Like I have chocolate today, I might have vanilla tomorrow. Like, man, what's next? Sherbet, some gelato, Rocky Road, you know what I'm saying? Like the list goes on. And it's honestly kind of exciting to try and get to know like new people. When you see something from somebody, like if they're doing some crazy shit on Twitter, you're like, damn, I could just DM you and I can get that. You know what I mean?
What are some of the misconceptions that people have about you and or the industry?
I mean, I portray myself as like this big fuck boy who gets a lot of bitches, X, Y, and Z. But then when they kind of get to know me and get to meet me, it's like I'm more genuine and more like down to earth and cool, more cultured, I know more about stuff than the average porn star. Because I don't really like to categorize myself as like just a porn star. I'm Iron Man. No, but like for real, like I don't want to be labeled as like just that. But
well, yeah, you're an actual person with many layers, and if people only see one layer, then they simply assume that that's
exactly. So I think that's the biggest one with me, is because I kind of portray myself as that, which works in my favor, especially like the industry I'm in. But it's like not 100% like who I am. You know what I mean?
So then, who are you?
I portray myself as Thugger, but then when I really get to know people, I'm just Zach. Like I think it's in any industry, it's like important to stay like.
His male adult star name is Thugger. Now, what was your
Shut up.
what would your name be? If you was in this industry.
Nothing. I've never been in that industry.
Okay, well, let's break, bro. Just imagine real quick, Robert. What would your name be? What would your name be? Big Dick T-Rex would be my name.
What the fuck?
Big Dick T-Rex.
Daddy Dark Chocolate. Or the Black Stallion. Yeah, the Black Stallion. Dark Horse.
T-Rex is better.
No, it's not. Because T-Rex means you have short motherfucking arms, bitch.
It's not for a bitch.
That means you fuck bitch like this. That's how you do it.
No bitch is saying.
You said T-Rex.
No bitch is saying, I want to fuck the black stallion.
The black T-Rex. Whatever you said.
Big dick T-Rex.
No one wants to say that. That
Big
shit
dick
too low.
T-Rex. That's a hit.
Bro, no, that shit too long.
That shit hit.
That shit sounds stupid too.
Oh, so it's like I showing it? Big dick T-Rex.
You did not even shorten it.
It said there.
What you changed dick to D?
Yeah.
It's still one
BD
syllable,
T-Rex.
bitch. It's syllables. Nigga.
Oh my gosh,
You
nigga.
fucking dummy.
My fucking gosh. What you...
And I said dark horse, nigga. Do you know what dark horse is? There's a wine called dark horse, nigga. You probably wouldn't know.
Names generator.
Seriously? This is super villain. You're funny. The mighty.
The Mighty Wops, nigga. Professor Mutant, nigga?
No, next, bro.
Oh my
That sounds
god.
stupid.
The shorts. No, hell no.
Yeah,
no.
for you.
No. The
Yeah,
Lucky
for
Jester. Short killer.
No, nigga, why you looking at it like it meant something, nigga? Next, bro.
What the fuck is a shaman?
Shaman.
Shaman. The smiling general.
These shit
That's
suck.
creepy. That's creepy. Commander Secret Gangster.
What type
CSG, nigga. I'm CSG. That's tough. Master False Ant.
of MSA?
Nuclear.
Yeah, man.
Who the fuck is this bitch? The Terrific
TTF.
Fighter?
Double TF. Last Wiz. You got no Riz. Bro, I don't even want to see these shit.
The Skill Beard is crazy.
All that, bro.
Humble and like true to yourself. Even like you get all this clout, all this money, all these bitches. Like that don't really mean shit if you're not like a cool, decent person. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's probably the biggest takeaway. Because there's a lot of dudes in the industry who are kind of corny, and now that they're porn stars, they just are a corny nigga with
Money.
Yeah, who girls. So it's like you're really just corny, but now you think you're somebody.
Arguably the most important segment of this video. There's a reason why I brought my girl here. You would say that you're pretty decent with pleasing a woman.
Yeah, I would say I'm professional.
Yeah, you do it for a living. So this is for me. That's not even for the audience. The audience can do with this information what they will. I would like some tips on how to, girl, not tips on how to best please a woman.
I'm gonna show you some go-tos, all right?
This is a moment I never thought I'd be having in my whole life.
You know, missionary's cool, you know, on the bed type shit. So I would do this. I would be on the edge of the bed, missionary. So I'm standing up, she's on the edge. Legs up.
Okay.
That's a good one. Depending on how high your bed is, if you got one of those Japanese beds, I don't know if you want to do that. You might get on your knees, but that's a solid one. You could even lift her up a little bit to get that, like,
Interesting. Okay.
you know, it's all about the angle.
Okay.
It's all about transitions. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it doesn't want to be too disjointed. So you don't want to be like, okay, now turn over and can you please get on your back? You want to be commanding the situation. So you flip her on her side, go one leg up here, boom. Maybe grab her by the back of the neck. If the camera's on, then you like make her look at the camera. But if it's like off camera, then you're just like in her eyes type shit. Like
I'm doing mostly off camera stuff, so you
you know, you might want to get it's called a flat doggy. You know what I'm saying? So you get on there, and then you're like, is it in the gut, bitch? But this is my personal favorite, all right? You know, a flat doggy, right? Okay. But she's on her side, one leg up. There you go. So then you get in there, then you can like pull her by her arm, by the hair.
Interesting. I think I'm most excited for that one.
Edge of the bed is a classic.
I definitely want to be getting more to that one.
My signature one was I had these like bar stools. She would like sit in the bar stool, like kind of like slouched back, and then it'd be like that standing position where it's like she's sitting in the bar stool. She might even flip and straddle the bar stool. Damn, it's kind of slippery. So she could be like straddling the bar stool and get that angle. Yeah. Yeah. Those are the go-tos right there.
Are you a box
Rubbing on the
eater
thigh.
typically? Are you like?
I am not a good box eater. For my career, they would be like, okay, like we're gonna get to foreplay. I'd be down there for like 30 seconds, like, all right, Nick, it's my turn. 6 minutes, 8 minutes on my. I know it's not gonna go over very well, but like shit. I remember there was a scene specifically, it was for Brazzers, where like they had me like, you know, munch on some box. I'm dead ass, like 20 seconds, and I'm like, you know, trying to take her panties off, or like trying to take her bra off and trying to flip her around and shit. They're like, no, go back to that. Like, we need like a minute and a half of that, 2 minutes. I'm like, for what? Like, nobody wants to see that.
How long are you going in your personal life? Are you doing the same type of stuff? Are you going crazier?
It's funny you ask that, because when it comes to like a girl that like just wants to talk to me because she knows I'm a porn star, like a regular girl, you know, I'm showing out. I'm doing all those positions. I'm giving her that full experience, going for like 30, 45 minutes. Then when it's like somebody casually that I'm just like always hooking up with, it might be like a solid like 15, max 17. In my personal life, it's roughly like 15 to 20, which I feel like is good enough. But then when you do like professional work, it's like a solid 45 to an hour, which low-key is a workout.
Are the girls that do this industry, are they better at doing it than the Joe Schmo Starbucks barista? Is it a toss-up?
It's honestly a toss-up, because like I was saying earlier, like the girls who are porn stars, like you would think that they'd be like really good at their job.
Best head, best...
Professionals, yeah. Sometimes, like I would say like 20, 30% of the time, they're like terrible. They're just like a pretty face.
So he said that he was like a soccer star, basically. You said you played semi-pro.
Yeah, for a couple years. And not a lot of people would know that. They were like, oh, he's probably a basketball player. So I show up and I'm like 5'10". They're like, no, you didn't play basketball.
That's insane, because like, if you know on the channel. I played soccer growing up, but you already doing tricks. I was like, yeah, I could never do that. I would have said that I was more technical.
The highlights? You show my highlights. You show highlights. You show highlights. You know what I'm saying? So linebacker highlights, or what type of highlights? Hold on. You see me? I'm right here with it. You show highlights. I said I got no bunny, so I couldn't pick that. Tight shit. Hold on. I say. Flip the Z's. Hold on. You see me right here? Stupid ass little boy. Come here. Right here. Look at that blitz. From man. Since we showing highlights, I just want to show mine. I want to feel special. Hey, shit.
Technical though. I was never that fast.
Yeah.
Let me try to gas myself. Let me do a little self-glaze here. I played striker, but I also enjoyed passing and making little plays and stuff, and also footwork and stuff. I like doing that. I was very inspired by the Ronaldinhos of the world. I like doing all the like extra bullshit.
Yeah.
I can't just kick the ball and outrun someone, so I would just be on some bullshit on some.
That was like my go-to move, is like
Kick it
right here. Poof.
I could never do that.
Like as I got older and fatter, I like learned how to adapt to like do more shit.
See, when you see someone do the around the world, no more clips of him being cool, because I'm supposed to be the soccer guy. Bro, I remember in middle school, there was a kid, his name was Dominic. He was the other mixed kid. You're black and white, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Bro, he was the other kid mixed kid that was good at soccer. I hated him, because I was like, bro, that's supposed to be me.
That's your shit.
If we would've went to school together, there's no way I would've liked you. Like, we cool now and shit, but...
Now we gotta play, for real.
No, let's go to a game.
Yeah.
I've been doing some pickup soccer games here and there, Mondays and Tuesdays. So where are we?
Well, I brought you to the hills because I wanted to introduce you to a good friend of mine. She's a baddie. She got like about 600K, some light.
Okay.
Yo,
Damn!
what's up?
How are you?
Good, how are you? This is my friend Ryan.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ryan. Can I give you a hug?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having us. I guess we'll go in here.
That's fire. You got the view and everything.
Wow, a little DJ setup.
Yeah, I'm a DJ, guys.
How long have you been doing that for?
For like 3 years.
What was your DJ name again?
I think I'm just going with DJ Avocado.
DJ Avocado?
Something, because I like avocados.
Do you just hit play on someone else's music, or how does it?
You be scratching?
So like, I use a software and like, it has all the songs, and I'll just like play one, mix with the other one.
Period.
I
Fire.
would show you, but like, it's kind of down.
We believe you, you know?
Wow. So, how do you guys know each other?
We actually met online, and then I was like, you know what, let me take her.
I think that's how
It makes sense. It
You
makes
know?
sense.
And then I asked her out on a date, and then we just got to know each other.
Yeah,
and
he
then we
wanted
just.
to work with me. I
then we-
think that's where it started, right?
Yeah, and then we just became friends after that, and then stayed close, kept in touch. We'd be partying sometimes.
So y'all said y'all went on a date.
Yeah, we went on one date.
One, oh, emphasis, you said one.
In my head, it went good. Okay,
No,
it
it
went.
was great. It was great.
Are you single or what's the?
Yes, I'm single.
Okay, how come it didn't work out between y'all?
I think because like we're both in the industry, and it's just like I've seen him, other girls I know.
That
just,
kind of ruins my chances.
It just kind of like.
You need a guy that's a bit out of the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of guy do you kind of like go for? Do you approach guys or do you let guys approach you?
Guys approach me, but yeah, I just kind of go off energy. So if a guy gives me like great energy, like I'll just go with the flow, you know.
I mean, there's 600,000 people following you, and they're like, I need a chance. What can I do?
I think
to date her?
sometimes when they like already follow me, kind of turns me off a little bit.
Yeah, I don't follow you, to be honest.
I feel like they
I
come
don't
with
either.
like these expectations of like who I am already, and it's kind of hard to like prove to them that I'm not that way. Because if they follow me online, they'll think like, oh, she's just like this thought, just thoughting around. But there's like more to me.
That's kind of what we were talking about when I DM girls. They just expect me to be some fuck boy. Like,
Exactly.
no, I have more layers than that.
And
You know what I
do,
mean?
Yeah.
I deal with that stigma as well. They assume you're this type of person. Oh, there was two girls on your Instagram. And I'm like, I'm networking, I'm meeting people. It's like I'm in the YouTuber space. Now, you were saying energies and vibes. I don't like that answer because I want to know, because you can be hideous and have a great vibe and have a great energy. I'm assuming you're getting DM'd by athletes, rappers, musicians, handsome YouTubers that wear cool red hats and stuff. Do you have a visual type, height preference, tattoos?
I do like tattoos. I feel like it doesn't really matter to me, like the outside, like how they look. You get me? Like it plays a part, of course. Like obviously they have to be attracted to them, and I'm usually like attracted to like taller guys.
Okay.
But I've also been with shorter guys, so like
So how would a guy get your attention? DMing, in person?
in person for sure.
Okay, it's gotta
I like
be
a guy with confidence. So like he's confident enough to talk to me in person. That's like a plus.
All right.
You're kind of intimidating, and I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't come up to you if I'm keeping it for real. I wouldn't come up to you.
Have you ever went up to a guy before?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
No, I understand that, but I do think it's the guy's job to come up to a girl. So it's not my job to like go talk to a guy.
See, I'm of the opinion that you can learn something from everyone that you meet. I've already learned a lot from Thugger. He's been giving me some
I
tips.
taught him some good tips. Yeah.
What is some of the
Well, you want to tell her?
Well, it was just, yeah, so he was teaching me a bit on just certain positions that have worked well for him. The one that I've been looking forward to trying was what Thugger taught me, the girls on the edge of the bed, missionary type thing where their legs are up and then you can even kind of lift them up. And I'm standing. Fire, that's a good one. Fire, yeah. I'm 100% gonna be trying that one. Do you have ones that you prefer, position-wise?
My favorite's doggy. Like
What about the flattened doggy?
that one. That one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Back shots.
I'm gonna make a mental note of that one too.
Okay, yeah. I wanted you to look at my Instagram and potentially rate it,
Why don't you have a profile picture?
because I have my R logo.
Yeah. Okay.
Prefer a profile picture with
Yeah.
the guy's face?
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool.
Because like if you were to DM me and just see that like that with
I'm bugging. Niggas has my logo. Niggas stole somebody else's fucking logo.
just like ignore it.
But you wouldn't see, it would say like the verified and it would say like the followers.
But I would think like it was like a brand and I'm like, oh.
And you wouldn't even open that thing.
Yeah, I don't really care if brands like want to DM me.
Yes, you haven't really used your face as your Instagram for like years though.
I always do
a picture or
something, yeah.
Like
animated or
Rhino
something.
Or
It's kind of giving rhino pill.
So you're thinking maybe like a handsome picture of me as the profile picture
Yeah.
would be good. Yeah, go ahead and look
Are
at
these
the.
like your besties?
I just met them the other night. They're on Love Island.
Love Island.
Okay.
There's captions on there. I don't know. I just met
What season? Cause I ain't seen them bitches.
them the other night. They're on Love Island.
Love Island.
Okay.
There's captions on there. I don't know if you saw any of those.
This girl asked what my favorite position was. I told her CEO.
God, Thugger.
A little corny, but
There's other ones on there.
I got them all likes, so people did like it.
If you start reading more, they start getting funny.
Call Shawty Linden the way she be with Johnson.
Lyndon B. Johnson.
Captions ass. Let me show you some real captions on my Instagram page. Let me show you some real Instagram. What I'm saying? Some real Instagram. Feel me? Feel me? Just the intro. That's sunlight. Feel me? Hold on, but if we get to the ain't no painter, but you get the masterpiece. Hold on. Hold on, I got one more. Top spot, even you spell it backwards. Nigga, what? If you haven't already, you feel me? Go to my Instagram. Give me a follow. Please. Feel me?
I appreciate that.
I must have ejaculated vertically because I really came up.
Shit,
Okay, like that one.
Okay, there we go. There's something in there for everyone.
But it's like pizza.
Okay, but what's the first one though? Look, I'm in Chicago.
Yeah, it's cute, but the pizza.
I'm getting cooked right now.
Would it have been better if he was eating the pizza?
Yeah. Not just like, come on. Oh,
It was my first deep. It was my first deep dish in Chicago. What happens if you see a girl on my Instagram? Like I think a few. Like there's that one with the Hooters girl that I was friends with.
Red flag.
Okay, that's going right. That's gonna go. Yeah, get that off my
I would be
page,
like,
bro.
oh, he's just like typical LA guy, just
Archived.
like he for everybody type guy.
And girls hate that, I think, because the younger gentlemen that follow me look at that and think, oh, Rhino's cool, he's with baddies, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
If a girl sees that, he's for everybody, is what they start thinking.
Yeah, a little bit. And then you should take more selfies.
More selfies, okay.
Less pizza.
He's never gonna eat deep dish again, ever.
Again, I don't know if I'm your type, but
Yeah.
if I were to DM you, what's going to get your attention? Or is it even about the DM, or is it about the profile, or the MFer sending the DM that's more important?
I feel like what I like is when a guy likes my story and like slides up on the story like with like heart eyes or something.
Sliding up with hard eyes. Me and Thug, we have our own theories on.
Yeah, I don't think that works.
Really?
I feel like every guy does that to your pictures.
Well, works on me.
Any pictures I should take off immediately that you're.
Now we wait.
You're saying?
Pizza for sure. Like put your best selfie like there.
Okay, best selfie.
No pizza.
Okay. It was really good pizza. I mean.
This one's kind of funny, but it's a little scary too. Okay, this one's cute. Dog.
Okay.
Put more dogs.
More. I try to get animals on there.
Yeah, more nature.
There's another
more
dog.
dogs. Yeah, that's cute. Oh, this one's cute too.
See, all you gotta do is scroll a little bit.
But you gotta put them more up, so like the first three, like, or just pin them. Pin the animal ones like on the top, so they're like, oh, he loves animals. Like,
About out of 10, what would you give his Instagram?
yeah, like a 7.
Which is still high.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
Well, when someone says, it's not the worst, but still seven's good. In conclusion, how long do you see yourself doing this type of work? Where are you going from here? What's your plan?
I mean, initially I wanted to transition into like reality TV.
Okay.
And build like something like that. As I got older, it's not really fun. You know, I'm kind of old. I'm about to be 31, so I'm like, I don't really want to be on Love Island at 31. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think just taking the money that I have, keep doing OnlyFans as long as I can, and porn as long as I can, and then just investing that into like my next venture, whatever it may be. But I think if you play it smart like that, you know, you'll stay winning.
How long have you been in it in total? Years?
Like 5 years.
And do people normally go that long?
No, like usually men last about like less than 6 months, honestly, and women like less than a year, because it's very taxing on like the women's body. It's very taxing mentally on men. It's very hard to last, especially to like make a name for yourself. Because if you're coming into this shit without any clout, without any like background, it's tough to separate yourself from the rest of the pack. I feel like that's the way in like YouTube too, is like people will start making videos but they don't know how to like separate themselves or
be different.
Yeah, be different. It's the same with porn essentially.
I've got a few takeaways.
I mean, you should join. I mean, you could sign up. You think you could do it?
Fuck no, baby. Well, I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
That was eye-opening.
You learned a lot?
I learned a lot. I'm gonna practice a few moves.
I think you got it, low key. I mean, at least you learned something. So take it with you, you know, practice, and you'll be all right.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, we'll see you.
All right, dog.
Holy shit.
Who that nigga?
Yes, it didn't know. Gut, bitch.
I'm not even doing the intro. I'm just gonna end the video. I'm just gonna end the video.
Yeah.